You know what I mean? Like, it's true about Betty. Well, it's true about Betty. I heard Bob. Boom. Yeah. You're gonna be craving chicken.
Yep.
I was watching Samurai Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Almost did it.
Ready? All right, hey everybody. It's Pacifist here. I'm back here with
Igor. Salutations and whatnot.
Yeah, we're here to just spend some time and just hang out with y'all to let y'all know what's been going on. Here to talk about a few things that we've been thinking about talking about. Like, it's hot as hell in this room. I got to turn on my fan.
It's more of his body heat than anything. It just illuminates. Hello, Mama. What are you doing?
And of course, we're already interrupted. You're live. You don't say hi to your loving followers, Mom. Say hello, world. Yeah, but we're here basically to talk about some things that have been on our minds. You know, we got our talking fuel, because, you know, guys, we don't like to talk a lot.
Shalom.
So this helps. So anyway.
Liquid elixirs.
Yeah, tell me about it, man. I can't wait till I get another camera, so that way I can put you on your own screen, and then we can just alternate scenes back and forth. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, but
So body cam's out of the question?
I don't know. It depends. One of my favorite podcasters, now that you mention it, was Swatted.
Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
It was over political reasons, most likely, but it was like a couple days ago or something like that. They had that congresswoman, what's her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody knows her. She's crazy. God, there's just a lot of crazy in Congress, period. I don't care which side of the aisle you were on, you're gonna have crazies in there. But yeah, and then after that show, the very next day he had a Brandon Tatum on his show.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they got really pissed off, and so they called the SWAT on him, saying that there were 2 people shot on his property. And so right in the middle of their live broadcast, they get interrupted by the police. Right in the middle. Man, the podcaster was pissed, because he doesn't like cops. He does not like cops one bit.
Well, he's going to hate him less after this now.
No, he's going to hate him more. Because...
Well, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but still, it was pretty funny.
Hate him no less. That's probably what I meant.
Here, let's move this over a little bit more and get you closer up there.
They don't need to zoom into my...
No, they need to... No, it's because...
horror Hollywood looks.
I don't like the way my body looks. My face looks on this side, see? My chin used to be not so saggy.
There's an app for that.
No, it feels like a...
There's a filter for that.
Fuck filters. I don't need no damn filter.
By me moving closer, I'm away from...
Your drink?
The elixir.
Well, then just move that keyboard back. Move the keyboard back a bit. Yeah, we're kind of short on space a little bit here.
That's why I keep you around.
But hey, you make it work no matter what you got. I don't care what anybody says. But yeah. So, how have things been with you so far? How's it been since your last show? Anything new, interesting?
No, just been busy at work. I work 12 hours a day and trying to keep my sanity. 12 hours a day, and then with the household, with the wife, the kiddos, I finally played, is it Mario Party?
Oh,
game?
Yeah, I heard about that.
My kids love it. I got them that for Christmas, and we finally played it on the Switch, and my favorite color is green, so I got to pick Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi,
and
the adopted one?
Yep. Came 4th place out of 4th place.
No, but speaking of the adopted, because Luigi, yeah, my wife and I, we went out and we adopted 2 dogs.
Oh.
For the dog adoption. They were scheduled to be euthanized.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you got them just in time.
Yeah, we got them just in time, but man,
Pardon by the warning.
no, it was crazy because there were just so many. There were just so many. I mean, when you stop, look at dogs. Look at these.
Those are baby Ewoks. Those ain't dogs.
Yeah, I mean, dogs are wonderful though. I mean, any pet really. You know, and since our dog ran away, you know, I've been really, really irritable, I guess you could say. What is that dog doing?
He's asleep. He finished eating and crashed out.
You see, how could you not want something like this in your life, you know? I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks though too, because like I was talking with my wife and I was like, man, that's pretty messed up though, you know? People bring their dogs to the shelters and everything hoping to get adopted, but a lot of them don't. And it's terrible, especially the ones here in our city. It's like they only give them a week to be adopted almost, it seems like. But
I did adopt the dog. I got him actually before the kids. My mother-in-law's dog, I forget what breed it was. It was, if anybody remember Benji from the late 70s, early 80s?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it
Benjis.
looked like. And she used to name her Whiskey. But we know she was an alcoholic, named her Whiskey.
Wasn't Benji like Cujo's?
No, Cujo was
a different dog?
Cujo was a huge, scientifically man-made dog.
Oh, okay.
But this one, Benji, was like a little, think of it of a mop without the handle. That's what it looked like.
The mop without the handle, yeah, okay.
But she had her for quite a while, and when she passed away, I helped her, give it a proper burial.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, I want another dog. All 3 of us, my mother-in-law, my wife, and I, we went to go try to find another one for her, and I'm all looking around. Never been to a shelter or animal rescue, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to look for. Like, I'm not here looking for a dog. It's my mother-in-law. And then I turn around and I see this beagle giving me the most saddest eyes.
Oh my God, yeah.
And it looked like it had mascara on. I wanted to call him Mascara Boy when I got him. I'm like, okay, I'm taking you home. Then I wind up calling him Hunter because he hunted me to my heart with those eyes. And I had him before the kids, and I don't know who had him before, but he was well taken care of. Knew a little bit of tricks, so someone accidentally had a gate open, and I guess that's where he ran off.
Yeah.
And he lived a good life, and he died in my arms.
Oh man, that's rough.
I didn't want to tell the kids, and next thing you know,
that's pretty heavy.
next thing you know, about a week and a half later, they're like, "Hey, where's Hunter? Where's Hunter?" Shit, so I had to reckon it.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep stuff like that from them. I don't want to say, "Oh, he's in Connecticut." He's
Connecticut.
He's getting a doctorate. No, I can't tell him that. I had to tell him the truth. And
when you put on that movie, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
No, I haven't done that yet. My son hugged me. He goes, "I understand. I'm sorry for your loss."
Yeah, so we
But
man, that's a rough story. But like when it's not that we've given up on our dog. We're still hoping she comes back. But at this point now, it's been almost 10 days, and we have flyers up. We have awards. If any of y'all that are watching that know me personally, see my dog. Yeah, do you think you could get her back to me? Because I really do miss that dog, as annoying as she is. It's just a perfect amount of annoyance. Since
it's live broadcast, you want to explain more about your dog?
Yeah, she's a Chihuahua mix. I think she's looks mostly like Chihuahua, but I think she has some Jack Russell Terrier in her. She's very timid. She's a very timid dog, but she does like to bark. She's very energetic, and she will never let you watch TV because she will always cuddle up next to and put her face right there. She's white, and she has tan markings on her face and body.
Is she chipped? Does she have a chip in her?
No, she does not have a chip,
Oh,
unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, that's why these dogs, when you adopt dogs, they microchip them, they spay, neuter, they do all that already. So I can't wait till I get the new dogs, because it's going to be expensive, though. They're big dogs. One of them's a purebred American Staffordshire Bull. The big Mama Jamma. Big Mama Jamma.
Staffordshire Bull?
Staffordshire. Staffordshire? Staffordshire.
I don't have my degree in canine breeding, but...
All right, we want to pull it up.
Yeah, let's pull it up.
Pull it up, Staffordshire Bull.
Let's see what kind of...
Go to the Google, where everybody can feel like they're a genius.
Staffordshire Bull.
No. Let me type it up. American Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
That's Stafford from the LA Rams I just lost.
Here, this is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Oh wow, actually looks...
This right here.
Does it look similar to that with the color pattern and all that?
No, she's all white.
Mm.
She's all white. Her name is Sugar. I don't have any pictures of that one.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah, but this is she's a purebred American Staff. She's a very powerful dog, but holy cow,
Friendly?
this is probably going to be the biggest dog I've ever had. Yeah, very friendly, extremely friendly, actually, too friendly. She started humping my leg. I'm not joking. We were there, and then she just starts humping my leg. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. So I like you. Give me some of that.
It's an owner with benefits.
I was like, man, I don't think they're going to let me adopt her now. We're going to be worried about bestiality and shit. This dog likes me a little too much.
They're getting along, I see here.
Yeah, okay. I know, right?
I'm glad she's being spayed and neutered. Fantastic. Mm-hmm.
Eat your heart out, Belle. What? That'd be... Okay, anyway, but yeah, that's the breed of dog. Both the dogs I got were both female. The other one's a mix. It's a Labrador, but I also think she's probably part pit bull, because she's very short and stocky, but she has like the face and the color pattern of like a black lab.
According to this Amstaff,
mm-hmm.
Are they part of the pit bull family?
Yes.
What I'm reading here from this wonderful Google.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are, but they separated it. I think it's because of the whole dangerous dog stigma that pit bulls are going under. So I'm thinking they're trying to find ways around it, and like yep, the American Staffie. But it's a purebred, which is good, though, because I was wanting to get a purebred. Just so happened the first dog we walked in, when we saw, there she was. And we were lucky to get her, because another family had basically got dibs on her. And they were taking her for a meet and greet with their other animal, that I guess she didn't get along with that one. And so the two dogs that we were adopting... they put them together to see if they get along and everything. Yeah, they played and everything. They got along really well. So we won't have to really worry about that, because breaking a fight between those two dogs is going to be rough. As in, I might be missing arms, maybe a leg, or something. And because those are some massive dogs.
Do they know any tricks yet, or are you planning to teach them any tricks, like receiving?
Well, the Staffordshire is 2 years old already.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a lot of work with that dog. The other one's a little bit younger. It's like a year and a half. I'm kind of thinking about putting them into like obedience school.
So they're close to age, which is good. So
yeah, they're close in age.
What's their lifespan?
So, I don't know.
Because I would love.
I really don't know.
I would love to have an Australian Shepherd, an Irish Wolfhound, but they don't live as long.
Yeah, and I know that both of these dogs, if I remember right, I think both dogs have like those blue irises.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah. But
So
the name's
the
Staffie is gonna be her name's Sugar.
Sure.
soon to be interrupting us. Don't be surprised if during one of these things she'll just hop on me and I'll fall over, because she is a big old dog. I mean, I'm short, but when she puts her paws up and she kind of jumps on you, her paws are like right here on me when I'm standing. So
he's short, but his heart is tall.
4 feet. That's about 4 feet. So.
What about the lab?
But yeah, and but the lab's a little bit smaller, but you got that she's smaller, but she's 53 pounds. She's a big dog, but not really big, I guess you could say. She's probably stands maybe about.
There's a good stature on her.
Yeah. Now that dog is she was surrendered by a family. The family didn't want her. Well, it's not. Well, I take that back. It's not. Yeah, it's not that they didn't want her. It's that they couldn't take care of her because they just had a baby.
Oh, so I guess.
Yeah, and this dog is a bundle of energy. This one is so energetic.
It's kind of like those moms that if they don't want the kid, they take the firehouse and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to that situation, I guess, or concept. Yes.
So yeah, and so I was kind of worried. Now this dog, man, they're both looking really good condition. They're both heartworm negative and everything. They're gonna come microchip spayed already. But man, I can't wait to bring those dogs home because I've always been a fan of like medium to larger size dogs. Like small dogs, I thought were good for the family, but now that my kids are older, I think we need a more sturdy animal.
Like a Clydesdale, yeah.
Yeah, shoot. Thing I'll probably walk and it'll probably whack me with its dick. My God.
That's for the movie annotation yet on this.
Yeah, but
if this becomes a movie, who do you think will play us? I tell you what.
I don't know who would play me.
Who do you think will play me, and I will guess who will play you?
Leonardo DiCaprio. For real.
Wow.
I'm not joking.
You're aiming high.
I would give you Leo because I could see like the way your forehead shaped. And then like hold your glass and do that face. Do that face.
Duh.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that face.
I thought you meant the other one that he was in. What was the other movie he was in? The New Year's kind of a.
Oh yeah.
Was
it Wolf of Wall Street? Was it Wolf of Wall? I think it's one of them. Was Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby.
I thought you were talking. Well, no, but I guess we'll go with that different routes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a slave. Yeah. I'm a slave owner. Okay.
But yeah, and so like. You know, the adoption process was a lot easier than I thought. I thought it would be a lot more strict. But I think it's to the point that they're just so inundated with so many dogs that they just got to get these dogs out of there because, man, I mean, for a dog to be brought in and within a week be scheduled for euthanization, that's not good. So... Yep, I at least saved 2 of them. Makes me happy. Hopefully they don't destroy my home or knock me out of my chair midstream.
It's funny you mentioned about adopting the dogs. That you're a proud owner of two new babies. There was this thing going around on Facebook, where somebody wanted to have the late Betty White's birthday. Someone to adopt a dog because she was an animal lover.
Oh, huh. I didn't know that. But at least, hey, I did it.
Yes, you did.
I did it without even meaning to. So that's awesome.
Salud.
Man, I can't believe what happened with Betty White, though.
Oh my God.
Have you seen that meme with Betty White? How it shows Morgan Freeman? It's like the Mortal Kombat tower. And it shows Morgan Freeman just now passing Betty White.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Next is Queen Elizabeth. And I was like, man, that's so messed up. But yeah, Betty White was amazing.
I heard about it at work that she passed away. And then everybody was freaking out, like, no, no. I'm like, no, she didn't die. She sacrificed herself so this year could be so much better.
Well,
and
yeah.
then about 2 days later, there's a meme about her fighting off the darkness.
Yeah.
So 2002 could be a promising year.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of kicking us in the nuts so far.
It is. You know why? Late breaking news. We just found out that Bob Saget actually passed away.
Yeah, Bob Saget.
We were like, what? No.
Yeah, we were getting ready to do the show, and we were kind of deciding on what kind of things we wanted to talk about, you know, and then we were just sitting there looking, and up there in the newsfeed, there it is. Bob Saget died.
We're like, no. And I'm all looking through all the feeds. They're saying, yep, he passed away. You know he was 65?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was 6. I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah, he's pretty old. He's pretty darn old. But it's probably because we were used to seeing him when we were younger. You got to think, when we were young, he was already old. So...
But I think that show ruined his image because he was actually a dirty comedian.
Oh my God, he was terrible.
Made him all squeaky clean.
No, it's like
I'm gonna jump in there. I always hated him. I couldn't stand him. But then when I saw the roast, I was like, holy shit, he's funny.
Yes.
He's really funny.
Yeah, Bob Saget was ridiculous.
He was hilarious.
He's hilarious, but man, he had some very vulgar humor. But that's one of the things I like him. Like, if you ever watch March of the Penguins,
or the Aristocrats.
No, there was something he did. What was it called?
He was in the Aristocrats. It was about the world's dirtiest joke. It's a joke for comedians, and they ask every comedian about that joke. It all started with Chevy Chase, and it kind of built up to all this other stuff. And Bob Saget, he was giving his 2 cents about the Aristocrats, but he had to stop because he was going on stage, so he didn't quite finish his Aristocrats thing.
What is it exactly that separates man from animal?
We got to get some Betty White going.
Oh, Betty. What was your...
Like this blowgun I used to hunt monkeys with a canoe.
Good old Betty White. You know, and...
One of my favorite quotes that she did was from Lake Placid.
What was it?
She,
I don't think I've seen that.
About the... What was that? 35-foot alligator that's in the Lake Placid, and everybody's thinking, how did this alligator get all huge? And Betty, spoiler alert, Betty White was feeding the cows.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But she played this innocent, like she didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And I forgot who she was telling it to. It was either a sheriff or an investigator. They said something, and her response was, "If I had a dick, I'll tell you where to suck it."
Oh my God.
So I'm like, okay, I'm a fan.
I mean, she's amazing. And then my favorite scene ever with Betty White was in what was it? It's a movie with Sandra Bullock. I think it's the Proposal. I think it was Ryan Reynolds and
that sounds about right.
And yes, we're drinking again. If you don't mind. It's called Conversations with Jack.
Hello, my lady.
Not Conversations with water.
No. H2O. Ew. Ew. Not kidneys again. The Proposal.
Yeah, see, it was The Proposal. Yeah, so like whenever it came down to that, it's like whenever Sandra Bullock, she's doing the throat singing or whatever, and Sandra Bullock goes up and she sees her, and so there, you gotta channel your mantra and everything. You gotta chant with me, and then she starts doing that Get Low song. Yeah. It was hilarious. Oh my God, it was good. Yeah, I'm almost out too. But good to see you here to join us for our forays into Happy Town.
Happy Town.
That
was the show, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just said it. You see, that's why I think we need to get more people watching me, because I'm just a mountain of ideas. That have already happened. That I have no clue about.
You're like the professor on Gilligan's Island, already inventing stuff that's already been happening in the States.
Yep. Yep.
And if you're too old for that reference, Google it.
No. No, there's a... What else was it? I can't think today. I'm really tired. I had a busy day. Playing with dogs all day. Okay. I lost my chain of thought. You go.
I go.
Yeah, you go. Just talk. My chain of thought is gone.
So with the Bob Saget situation, really slightly depressed me a little bit. My condolences out to the Saget family. I do apologize about
Agreed.
that.
Agreed.
Very funny guy. Very, very funny guy. Never thought he was that hilarious outside of Full House until after Full House. He had another show where he was trying to be more to his character, but a lot of people weren't buying it because they were so used to the Full House character.
Yeah.
Danny Tanner, I believe.
Yeah.
So, but he was a very dirty comic.
Yes, he was. He really was.
And I think there was a documentary about the Full House show where it talked about how he really was.
Oh, but also they were doing a reboot.
Fuller House?
Yeah, Fuller House. Yeah, the Fuller House. Yeah, but they couldn't get some of the people. They had to write off Aunt Becky a little bit because of the whole.
Oh, trying to take her. Getting her daughter and
getting
some
her
other
daughter into college and stuff.
How was that trial
That's
run
messed
going?
up.
Is that still ongoing? Or?
No, I think she might have already finished her time.
Was
if I
she
remember
in prison?
right. Yeah, I think she went to prison for it, but yeah, and so
Wait.
okay, what about Michael and that's the Renaissance Fair?
I don't have my readers. I saw what I am. TRF?
Yeah, she says you're telling the story about Father O'Reilly reminded me of a great story about Michael at TRF. I think that's the Renaissance Fair. Yeah, the Ren Fair. Yeah.
Alright. How are those?
And which one was that?
I never actually went one. Have you ever gone to one?
Yeah. Yeah, I went with them. I went with them one. But I went naked because I didn't dress up.
Oh, is that how they call it?
So they view you as being naked. So I was being asked to mud wrestle with people. It was definitely entertaining. The food was great.
I can imagine.
Food was great. They had mead. They had mead there and everything.
Couldn't you say you're like a time traveler?
Yeah, I could. But they wouldn't buy it. There was a guy, I think, that went dressed as Spock. Yeah, no, I'm not joking. There's a guy that went dressed as Spock. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, she says Michael was wearing his kilt. Two extremely drunk women asked him what he had under the kilt.
What was the verdict?
All colors of the rainbow.
Was it a pot of gold at the end?
No, I'll let her finish it. I'll let her finish it.
If you guys know any special Betty White moments, let us know. We'd love to hear it. See if we can be able to find it out and see why it was special to you guys.
Hey, he said lipstick. On a good day, several shades.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but the Ren Fair was pretty good.
What if it's lip balm?
But then it tastes like cherry. I guess. Said they offered to add more. Yeah, the
50 Shades of Red right there.
yeah, but Betty White was a treasure. You know, rest in peace.
When was her birthday? The 17th?
No, it was just a few days away. I don't remember I can look it up. Back to the Google. Okay. Betty White birthday. Because I think she was like days from being January 17th. Yeah, 17th, 1922.
So she was born during the Great Depression.
No, and you know what was crazy though? She was the oldest out of all the Golden Girls.
The first one to leave was the one that played the mother, right?
Yeah.
Cecile?
It says, yeah. Bay Arthur, then Estelle Getty, and then Rue.
Did you ever see that little meme where death is taking her? Like, it's time to go, Betty.
Oh no, I think Rue went first.
And Betty was asking, was I a good girl? And Death's like, no, you were a golden girl.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm like, aw. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to go to the fair, because just to go, I mean, get the food. What the hell started playing here? What is that? That little chipmunk? Oh.
Hibernating? Is that where the
What's this dog doing?
Is that the word the squirrel kept its nuts?
Sorry, watching this muted is hilarious. But yeah. So anyway, let me take this. This is distracting.
I don't know, but he's mad.
It's super distracting. But yeah. So then
Then we have an angry penguin looking at us like, how dare you?
yeah, I know. God, these penguins, man. Maybe I should just close this all together. Oh wait, you know what? I haven't put Bob Saget up here yet. Bob Saget. Yep. So yeah, and this is the news right here that he passed away. At first, I was kind of thinking it was a hoax.
Because you know how celebrities do that, or they do that to celebrities like for the longest time, Sinbad.
Yeah.
They always say Sinbad's dead, and like, what? You guys get on Twitter or something like, no, I'm still here.
The Steve from Blue's Clues.
Yes.
Yeah, that happened to me, and while I was in the basic training. We're like, what?
All
Steve's
the
gone?
rumors that he became a drug addict, came out, this other stuff that he passed away, and to come out like, no, I'm still here. I just venture out to do other things.
Yeah.
At the Thanksgiving parade, I believe all three of them got together and they were singing.
Uh huh.
Steve, I don't know who the other two were. I forgot the name of the other two. Is it Mike and Ezekiel? No, I don't know what the other one is.
Ezekiel.
What is it, Blue?
No, every time I hear that name Ezekiel, I keep thinking of that video that people put up on YouTube about how rude gamers are.
There's an Ezekiel
Oh my
gamer.
god. No, it's okay. I'm gonna have to actually play this, so that way he has context to what I'm talking about.
My name is Ezekiel.
I think what's here? Gamers. Nope. Is it that one? Yeah, this one. This is when gamers meet in real life.
Hello?
I'm gonna have to turn this up here.
What? Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
This is what it's like in the online gaming community.
Fuck you! Fuck you! What's your name? What? What's your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! Fuck you! What's your name? What? What's your name? Ezekiel! Ezekiel! That fucking sucks!
Why can't I just move closer?
Don't you fucking bring my mother to this? My mother? Guess what I did? What? I built that fire over there.
What's up? I'm streaming right now.
So,
And then I fucked your mother next to it. Fuck you! Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Yeah, they already.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Yeah, I ordered pizza.
Fuck you!
okay.
Okay. So I'll see you when you get home, okay?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Hey! Guess what I got
Okay.
this bag?
All right. Well,
What's the bag for?
well, hon, I can't concentrate right now. Okay, I'm doing 3 things at once right now.
Well, call me back within 30 minutes then, if you have time.
Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.
So, the bigger guy's on his own private island?
I don't know. But this is. See, this is what online gaming's been becoming, which is extremely frustrating because, you know, there's
some I've seen on YouTube where somehow if they're playing somebody and they're trying to punk them out or call them a noob, they find out where they live and they like tell them their address and all that,
oh yeah,
and they're freaking out like what?
pretend they're like a drug lord or something, and they're
Like, I know where you live.
I know where you live. I'm coming for you.
Yes, so and so, your address and this and this and this. Like,
Apologize.
how did you
No.
know that? I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I know those are great, but it's sad though because I remember whenever I would play, you know, it used to be.
Did he still do the teabagging thing?
Oh yeah, that's not going away.
That's not going away.
That's not going away. Granted, okay, I will say this: I am guilty of it, of teabagging in Halo.
And this is why you don't play, lady. You don't, because MMOs.
Yeah, because the online community can be really toxic, and she just doesn't like dealing with it. It's like you could be a super low level, and you'll have like a high level person, just
Belittling you.
yeah, just crushing you over and over and over and over and over again for no darn reason. They don't. It's easy. They don't get any experience from it. They don't do it. They just do it just to be.
Just show you're the alpha male or alpha person or whatever it is.
No, just to be a dick. That's it. That's the only reason. They do it just so they can be a dick. I don't know. Maybe they had a bad day or something, but no, when I
Is that why Thor from Infinity?
see, she says I don't like assholes who ruin the game just to be assholes. I want to play and relax and de-stress, which is true. Yeah, boys. And so, yeah, they, I miss the good old golden age of gaming, is what I'm gonna call it.
Like Atari.
When you can shoot somebody in the face and they won't say, "Oh, well, you hacker, you suck, you're this, you're that," you know.
But there's some people that do hack into those games, and
Oh yeah, there are. They basically ruined everything.
Are they difficult to hack, or you have to-
They're supposed to be. But some people, they'll actually mod their controllers and stuff to do things the controller's not supposed to be able to do.
Mhm.
They'll do things like that. Some people will install different chips into their things to allow for modding when you're not supposed to.
What's it supposed to do? Like make
a
them
wide
faster,
world.
add more grenades, or whatever it is.
Sometimes it'll make them faster. Sometimes it'll make them invulnerable. Sometimes they'll have things that'll let them run through walls, stuff like that to escape. There's all kinds of hacks that you can actually run in the sky and shoot people while you're floating in the air.
Run in
You
the
know,
sky.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Armageddon? The Rapture? What kind of games are you playing?
So her first console was an Atari 2600 with Pong on it.
I had that.
Mine was my first one was a Commodore 64. It's not a console, that's a computer. But the first console I ever had was, I think, Super Nintendo was the first one I was ever allowed to have. I would go over to my cousin's house to play the Atari, and I would go to my friend's house to play Nintendo.
I had an Atari, and one of my favorite games was, believe it or not, Spider-Man. And the concept of the game is that you start from the bottom of the building, and you climb up. Just shoot the web, it goes so far, and you climb up. And then there's criminals in the windows that you can swing to make points. And you reach all the way to the top, and you win. The next level is actually there's a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is the Green Goblin, who's actually moving side to side. So you gotta get past the Green Goblin, so you can be able to.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah.
So the more buildings, the next levels are like higher buildings, more criminals you gotta go to, and if you're swinging, if your web hits the criminal, you're falling. So you gotta make sure you get just right, because if you hit the ground, you're dead. You hear it?
What are you talking about? A sore loser at Mario Kart? I'm not a sore loser at Mario Kart because I always win. You may not think it, but I accomplished a goal I wanted to. So I'm a winner. Okay, I am a winner. This right here is winner. Okay?
More like whiny now.
I know, right? I just went full. I'm not a sore loser. You know what? Fuck this stream. I'm done. No,
This interview's over.
oh, she's just mad because I prevented her from winning a match. No, actually, I think you still won that one. Basically, I was getting my ass kicked.
Just shoot her a turtle.
And so then
or a
I decided to
banana
just do all. I just decided to keep going in reverse. So I was going the wrong way, and I would just do nothing but try to ram her. It was pretty funny though. She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm just like, "I'm ruining your time. That's what I'm doing."
Did it work, right?
No, I think she still won. I think she still won, despite my best efforts. Apparently, I sucked at screwing people over too. But yep.
Speaking about old Atari games, had some old toys growing up back in the 80s. I had some old vintage Transformers.
Oh yeah,
Some
yeah.
vintage Star Wars that came out. I know they came out in the 70s, but they were still selling them during the 80s.
Uh huh.
But they weren't like the best characters in the world. Like, of course, you have your Han Solo, and my brother had a Boba Fett, but some reason the head came off.
Did Vader get a hold of him or something? Or
I like your dress disturbing. But Transformers were my shtick. I love Transformers. I still do, actually. I still collect them. But of course you can.
The ones I collected a lot of were Micro Machines.
Yes.
The Micro Machines, I collected those like crazy. And I saw that they tried to make a mini comeback because at one of the stores, yeah, I saw a bunch of them. I bought like 10 of them.
So they made a mini comeback?
Like a mini comeback for Micro Machines. A micro comeback.
A micro
comeback, yeah. They made a micro comeback. But it was really... I loved those things, but I had to stop getting them because I kept digging up my mom's garden to make little racetracks for them all and everything. Man, I would get in so much trouble for that.
But some of them are trying to make a comeback, like the old G.I. Joe's action figures.
Yeah.
The He-Man action figures.
Uh-huh.
I've been seeing them. What's that latest one I saw? He-Man rode this metallic horse. Yeah, he had Cringer, the green tiger.
Uh-huh.
They came Battle Cat. But he also had a steel horse.
Uh-huh.
I guess he rode on. I don't know who made it, but they're trying to push. They're trying to push all that because I guess they saw the success that what Transformers are doing. So they're trying to see what else they can do.
Uh-huh. Well,
Ghostbusters. They're trying to make like reprints of the real Ghostbusters. With Ringman. I've seen that. So I'm like kind of thrown back. Like, even the old Marvel action figures like Spider-Man, Iron Man, that they were like yay big.
Oh yeah,
and just
yeah.
the arms
yeah.
and legs will be just moving.
Man, you'd be surprised, man. All these vintage things there at the store that I work at, man, you got people that they go crazy over those older toys too. They.
Well, I can understand. I mean,
It's-
it's like me. I'm not quite recapturing my childhood, but just remembering that part of life that I was extremely happy that I'd be playing for that piece of plastic. People maybe think it's worthless, but for me it was Play with that for hours and hours.
So what was your favorite toy?
My favorite one growing up, it was a 1983 The Amazing Spider-Man puzzle that you slide the tiles around.
Oh, yeah.
I still have it actually.
Okay.
And I would always mess with that a lot. Like it just kept me going.
Huh. You know what I find interesting? Look at that. We got a new from somebody in Russia.
Somebody from Russia?
What is that? Vor.ngo. So I'm thinking I might have to have some
It's not gonna take us anywhere to
issues with my chats and stuff. If it's going to be doing that. Just random people chatting in there, but I don't mind.
Well,
People
hello.
post and stuff, but I don't know what the heck that means. They're not watching right now either. We're still at one viewer. I'm thinking it might be like somebody trying to watch a stream or something, or advertise their own things.
Well, isn't that red square like a YouTube thing?
Mm-hmm. This chat came from YouTube. What that means, I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That's definitely Russian. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be a bot because it's Russian.
Autobot?
Roll out. No. Since that's probably just a bot, it's a Decepticon. 'Cause he's deceiving us. See? You see? It's a Decepticon.
How deceiving.
I know, right?
I'm a little too unfamiliar with that. So bots they just plan out something like that so they could advertise maybe their own stuff or
I have no idea.
virus or whatever it may be.
I have no idea. But I remember my favorite toy was Voltron.
The lions.
Yeah, I had the complete set that could transform into the one big one.
When they first came
God,
out, they
that
were
was
all
amazing.
metal now. They were metal back then.
Yeah, they would not break for shit.
And then they tried to bring them back. They were actually a little bit bigger. And they had a Netflix show, didn't they?
Yeah, no, it's still going too. They have a Voltron reboot, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same as the old school one. Like
They changed some stuff around though.
yeah,
Like the little one that wore the glasses.
yeah,
I guess supposed to be the nerd.
yeah.
It was a dude in the beginning. Then they made it into a chick.
Let's see here. Where is it? The toys. In the 80s.
They made it into a young girl, and the princess is actually more. I don't know too much.
This
about
is it. This was my favorite toy. And let me tell you something. It was amazing. I loved it.
Did you buy it as a set or as in you have to get it one up at a time
I think I got it as a set for Christmas.
with the sword and the shield?
Yeah, it had everything. It had everything. I think I had it as a set.
Did you ever see
You bet.
that celebrity death battle
Oh yeah.
where they had Voltron versus Optimus Prime? Or wasn't that it?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
I think it was Voltron versus Optimus Prime, or it was the Power Rangers Zords when they combined together versus Optimus Prime. It was one of the two, but I was like,
No, it's got to be
Okay.
Voltron versus Power Rangers.
no, it was that versus Optimus Prime.
Oh, it had to have been Optimus Prime
Yes.
for sure. I think them versus Voltron would have been a better mix because they both are very similar.
It could have been, but
Voltron would have won. I'm sorry, Power Rangers are all right, but
no, they would have cheated.
why?
Yes, the Green Ranger would come with his Dragon Zord and came and help out.
Yeah. Green Ranger. You know what? Why? Because he's jealous. Because he's green. He's like, I'm not a part of this battle. I'm going to come in and ruin it. Yeah.
He's the only one that can play his little dagger like a flute, and it sounds techno. Who does that?
Yep. Oh, they had a new death battle. Popeye
Versus One Punch Man.
versus Saitama. Oh my god, that one was great.
I saw that one.
I already knew. Spoiler alert. I already knew Popeye was gonna win right off the bat. I used to watch Popeye all the time. I love Popeye. I would eat spinach like crazy. Yeah, they got me good. But they got me good with that. But yeah, and like how Popeye had just had too much cartoonish elements to it, whereas Saitama's base kind of a little bit more real, I guess. But like being able to like disintegrate and come back just fine just because you eat spinach. I mean, Saitama's not going to do something like that. Saitama's more like, I'm going to get hit and just stare at you with a blank face.
You're right, lady. He plays his dagger like a flute, but never took his helmet off to do it.
Yeah, I know. That I've always wondered about it. And the lips never moved. There's no hole. There's no hole, too. So how the heck does he play the flute?
It was breathable material.
I don't know. They should, instead of giving him a dagger that he played like a flute, they should have given him an accordion.
How the hell German would that be?
They make him from Mexico. Hey, they call me Gringo.
There you go. Lingo Power.
No, but no, it's. I really do miss a lot of these toys. It's really nice seeing them all coming back. But if I remember right, this toy, I think it didn't transform. It didn't get the separate pieces. It was just by itself. Yeah, you couldn't take it apart and make the lions. And
So you had the one that was already connected, but there was another one where you connected the lions.
Weird Al as a Power Ranger. Wow, what kind of ranger would that be?
Parody Ranger.
I don't know. They all have colors, right? What color would he be?
He'll be the one with the Hawaiian shirt.
He'll be tie-dye Ranger. The tie-dye Ranger.
Oh, you can do that. Would the curly hair be outside of the helmet?
I don't know. I just know that it's about time for a refill, though.
But real quick, did you ever see that comic of the Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? They collided.
No, I didn't.
The Rangers lost their morphing powers, so somehow the Turtles got them.
What?
And then the Power Rangers got to learn how to be ninjas, so they were swapped.
Yeah, and speaking of, you take these toys that we used to play with and everything. Nowadays, kids have stuff like this.
When he brought it out, I thought it was like an attestant man, but no.
Like, what the heck is this? Considering it's my kids, apparently this is like a monster called Siren Head.
She said accordion. That's why she got a Weird Al.
Yeah, the accordion, yeah. And, look at this. It has like a couple mouths here.
That's not a creepy
on the sides. Look at that. I don't know where the heck this came from, but it's like a
would it be a chew toy
creature that
kids?
eats people, but it has like
the new dogs.
Huh?
Would that be a chew toy for the new dogs?
It better not be. The kids love this thing. But
Did you get another one for the dogs?
I think its name is Siren Head, and it like does like distress calls, like tornado sirens and air raid sirens and stuff like that to scare its opponents and stuff, and to paralyze them with fear so they can just pick them up and eat them.
Like
I don't know. It's some weird stuff.
Unlike their most popular cousin band, Radiohead.
Well, maybe that's what inspired by Siren Head. I don't know. But yeah, I really do miss like the old stuff. Like there was a newer anime that came out called Zoids. That was pretty neat.
What's Zoids about?
Basically, it's like they pilot like, I guess, with like dog-shaped robots and stuff like that, or animal-shaped robots, and people pilot them and everything. They fight.
I think I saw something similar to that back 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's one like a tiger or a wolf, and it sounds familiar. And they're piloted by regular people, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Like
You said it's new?
no, I wouldn't say it's new. It came out like in the early 2000s.
Sounds about right.
Early 2000s. But it was called Zoids, and I know Steve would watch it. I would watch it a little bit, but
I remember that. Yes.
it never fully captured me.
You know,
It was on Toonami on Cartoon Network. That's what it was on.
You know, some of the earlier Transformers that were from another company before Hasbro bought them, and they had a little section where you could put a little pilot in there so they could be able to drive or fly the vehicles.
Oh, cool.
Even the Dinobots, like Grimlock, would have a little seat in the back. You pull it up, put a little pilot on there.
What was
So
your
it's funny you mention it.
What was your favorite Transformer?
Oh God. As the character or toy?
Character.
Character, Starscream.
Yeah. Give me some. Starscream.
As conniving as he was,
Yep.
voiced by the late, I forgot his name. He was a comic, actually, believe it or not. Who also voiced Cobra Commander.
Yeah. He was Cobra Commander.
And just the way he would just always plead with Megatron. Oh, mighty Megatron!
Yeah.
Have you fallen? I, Starscream, shall rule the Decepticons.
Yeah.
Oh, Megatron, you're alive?
Yeah, and always Megatron always was still alive. As Starscream was always like that. That's one of the reasons why I like Starscream, is because he never seemed to give up on that. He was always trying to take it. Yeah, Lady Manticore says Bumblebee. You're an Autobot. Oh, for shame. No, mine was Starscream and Soundwave.
Yes.
Starscream and Soundwave were my favorites. But Soundwave used to be the pterodactyl, or the flying bird, if I remember right.
Soundwave?
The one that would get the cassettes. And the cassettes would fly, and then he'd play the messages.
Soundwave was the tape player.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
I think so, yeah.
He was a cassette player. He was a mini cassette player.
Yeah.
And he had, of course, Rumble and Frenzy, Ravage, Laserbeak, Buzzsaw. Then later on, he added more to his arsenal.
Yeah.
Like Ratbat. And then
Laserbeak was cool too.
he added a little T-Rex, a little Stegosaurus, and he added two more little cassettes that. One was an ape, the other one was I forgot what the other one was, but they actually could combine to make a humanoid type figure.
That's
So
cool.
I know my little.
That's awesome.
I know my Transformer lore, not as hardcore as some other people, but Black Panther.
And Storm had his kid. Would that be a Thundercat? No, I think it would be illegal. Well, no, that wouldn't be illegal. Because Black Panther is technically a human.
He'll be Kid Thunder. No, but that's more Raiden.
Yeah.
Raiden from Mortal Kombat 2 when he had
Yeah.
that friendship. Kid Thunder came out.
Speaking of which, there was a meme recently. Let me see if I can find it.
But lady, you're right. Yes, it would be a Thundercat.
I don't know how else to explain it, but it's just too darn good to not show. Where is it?
I applaud you for thinking of that wonderful idea.
Yeah, I saw there was this meme that I had saved. Let's see if I can find it here. Well, what about you, Lady Manticore? What's your favorite toy from the 80s?
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah. That's this right here. When they finally make memes with material from your generation.
Snarf.
Yeah, Snarf. Oh god, I hated Snarf.
My favorite.
Oh, I could not stand Snarf.
My favorite Thundercat character was Mumra.
Mumra? I don't remember Mumra.
He was the mummy.
Oh, hers was She-Ra. She-Ra was her favorite toy. Have you seen the new She-Ra reboot?
Yes.
They made a
It
reboot
was
of
funny.
She-Ra.
Was it really funny, or is it funny, good funny, or bad funny?
No, it's good funny. I wouldn't say it was hysterical, but it definitely had a lot of funny parts.
You had her and
The Pegasus and Swiftwind. Yeah, for me, from He-Man, I think Man at Arms. I like Man at Arms.
was he handy? No, he was.
And my favorite evil guy was the guy who could switch faces.
Many faces?
I don't know if that's his name.
I don't know.
No, there was a guy that had faces that
I
you
think
could
his
flip.
actual name was Many Faces or something.
Was it Many Faces?
I thought it was many faces.
I don't know. Let's see.
Google.
Yep. Let's see
Google
here.
is your friend.
This episode-
He-Man villains
This episode is sponsored by Google.
faces. I'll just type in faces. Yeah, this guy, Man-E Faces. That's that guy. Yeah, that guy is my favorite one that I had.
Lady says
for
she has
He-Man.
not watched it and she refuses to watch it. She don't want to destroy her childhood that way.
Yeah. Sometimes some of the reboots, like I've heard some bad things about it, but I've heard some good things about it. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll watch it or not. Probably not, because
Yeah.
I've never really been a big She-Ra fan.
We didn't make Skeletor a reality.
For me, it was He-Man, but just a girl. That's kind of how I viewed it. So,
He-Man with the... Oh, She-Ra?
yeah.
Hi.
I mean, the whole thing was the same by the power of Grey Skull. And what would she say? I forget what she would say.
I slightly watched it. I think it was for the love of Grey Skull.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well,
But yeah, but I'm surprised that now
But
they're eventually going to come out with a She-Man, probably.
a She-Man.
She-Man, yeah.
I think they're out there somewhere.
They probably are. There's probably some obscure comics out there or something. Yeah, for the honor of Grey Skull. Okay.
Like the honorable Grey Skull.
Yeah.
There was a character called Stinkor. It was a skunk.
Uh huh.
They said for somehow with this character, this product, they would really make it stink.
Uh huh.
And somebody had it and they had to put it away.
Uh huh.
And after so many years, they took it out and you could it still had that odor.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how they put that in there and how it still lingered after so many years.
Yeah.
There was a Mosquitor, I believe, where it was
Mosquitor, yeah.
it was a muscular guy with a mosquito head,
Uh huh.
and I think it squirted out water. No, there was a suction. Some guy that with a suction cup for a mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you have your fish tanks, you have those suction cup fish.
Oh yeah. Suckerfish, yeah.
And there was one similar to that, and that would squirt out water.
That's pretty good.
They try to do all these gimmicks, like there's one called Fisto.
No.
He's that gentleman right there. You see him? He's just with
Which
the
one?
red hair. Right
This
there.
one?
Yeah.
Inappropriate He-Man characters. Okay, why is he inappropriate? Let's see here. Okay, what have you done to him? Silence, or you will be next to feel the slime on your back. Okay.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Okay, maybe there's some context I'm missing.
We'll come back to you on that.
Yeah, okay. I think that means I need another drink. I think it does. I'll be right back.
Intermission.
Yeah. I'm just going to leave it on this right here. I don't feel like going to the be right back screen. So y'all can see what really goes down here.
Okay. Could you refill mine? Sweet names of Jesus.
You can keep talking if you want.
Okay. So these crazy toys from the 80s are making a comeback by either reissuing what's going on or just remodeling what's putting their two bits in there. Some of it is alright, some of it's I don't know. It's kind of weird. That's the Insucker one. Yeah, it's this guy right here. He would squirt out water, and he had suction cups for hands and feet. And I had a similar guy here. I guess he would squirt the same way. And there's that mosquito head guy. There's that gentleman I was talking about, the skunkor. So it was just a skunk, and apparently he couldn't take his own smell. So in the universe, he had to wear his own gas mask so he could be able to not fall victim to his stench. It was... The He-Man universe is quite funny. And I believe the reason why they made the He-Man action figures so big and built is because they were trying to compete with G.I. Joe. And they want them to be bigger and muscular, and they're better than your military superheroes or heroes. Oh, we're back! That's what I was telling you about. Stinkor.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right, my lady. The 80s was a wild time for cartoons and kids. They don't really make them like that anymore. It's they made a lot of dark cartoons actually at that time, and then now it's more Uncle Grandpa. My kids love it. I'm like, have you seen Uncle Grandpa?
No, I haven't seen Uncle Grandpa. What the heck is Uncle Grandpa? First of all, what does that mean?
It's an old guy who lives in a trailer, a mobile home trailer that travels everywhere with a pet tiger.
Uh huh.
It's a still photo of a tiger that just roars.
Uh huh.
It has a guy named Pizza Steve. It's a pizza slice, and some guy who looks like an out of work Godzilla with a wife beater.
Huh.
And it's a guy with a pointy head, handlebar mustache. He has bicycle tights with a fanny pack. And he's beyond cartoon, if you will.
Huh.
My kids love it. I'm like, you missed out in the 80s.
Yeah. You don't know what it is.
You missed out.
I mean, like there was... But yeah, like there was this meme going around, like how Looney Tunes had no chill back then, because I was trying to show a video of Bugs Bunny as like dressed in a Civil War uniform.
Well, back then,
and it was like 1 little, 2 little, 3 little engines, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little engines while he's shooting. I was like, wow.
Well,
but as kids, we didn't really think of it like that, you
know.
know.
Back then, there was no PC, if you will.
No, there really wasn't.
Then when they tried to bring Looney Tunes back, it didn't have that same flair, that je ne sais quoi.
Because it wasn't as harsh, I think.
When they first brought them out, it was just to entertain the adults.
Yeah.
When they first came out.
Yeah.
So they were in the theaters. You saw them in the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
Once they got older and it was actually on television and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think it's funny. Let me let the kids watch it, and we grew up watching it.
Yep.
I think there's some stuff they don't air anymore because.
Well, it's like the most wild ones now are like South Park and Family Guy.
Well, there's still some of them.
Futurama.
Futurama, I love Futurama.
Yeah, Futurama.
What's that one? Steve the Horse.
Oh no, I don't really.
It's a guy with a horse head. I think he's an alcoholic.
You know, I mean, we still got some. I think The Simpsons kind of paved the way for like Family Guy and South Park.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. That was very interesting. But like, there's very few cartoons these days that I will actually sit down and watch, like Saturday morning cartoons. Like I miss the Jetsons, BoJack Horseman. Oh,
that's his name. Yes. I've only seen the commercials, but I don't know how rowdy it is. But it looks like it's a pretty good show. They try to bring back, oh my god, Cowboy Bebop as live action.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Have you seen any of the?
No, I haven't. Maybe we can look it up.
What happened is it's canceled after season 1. Now there's a petition saying that they want to bring it back, and there's a counter petition that they don't want to bring it back.
Actually, yeah, it looks like they are trying to bring it back. It's the guy who played Sulu in the new Star Trek.
What the hell did they have him? Because I think they were trying to bring it back. The little tech girl.
You know, honestly, I haven't watched Cowboy Bebop now that I think about it.
I haven't watched the
character doesn't strike a bell, which is weird for me. Normally like old school ones like this I would have watched.
There's in my work there is a guy who's like everything animated, from the books to the shows to the movies. He always tells me about One Punch Man comics. He knows I like My Hero Academia, so he's all telling me about all the books that are coming out before the seasons are even out. He always talks like this. Hey, Placid, to let you know, I like Downhausen, one of my favorite wrestlers now, even though I never seen him wrestle. You gotta hear him. He's evil, but he doesn't swear. Like, yes, evil 666, but no swearing.
She said, so he's a weeb.
He's awesome. He's awesome. Check him out, Downhausen. He is an awesome guy.
No, not like, I don't know. I'm a bit of a weeb myself, but I mean, I love anime. I will watch anime for hours. Like right now, I'm binging an old one.
Forgive my French. What's a weeb?
A weeb is basically urban slang for somebody who's really, really deep into like comic culture, manga, anime, stuff like that.
Right, Crunchyroll and shit like that.
Yeah. I use Crunchyroll, so
Yeah,
I'm a little bit of a weeb.
He's a weeb royal.
Here we go. We'll look at the official definition because this is just what I get through context.
He's a weeb royal.
Of seeing weeb stuff. They see anime merch and stuff like that. And see, a weeb is a derisive term for a non-Japanese person who is obsessed with Japanese culture that they wish they were actually Japanese.
I don't know. He wishes he was Japanese.
No, I don't think I wish I'm Japanese.
He's more Korean.
I was born in Japan, though. I used to think I was Japanese when I was a kid, so yeah. Because I was born in Japan, I thought I was a...
But my friend from work, he... I thought he was in his 20s, mid-20s. I found out he's in his mid-30s.
And you know...
He has a Benjamin Franklin hairstyle. Where he's balding from the front, balding from the back. Doesn't really cut his hair because it's wild with a rat tail.
Huh.
But he's a cool guy. I like the guy. He's cool. He's there's some stuff I told him that I like. I told him there's some of the older stuff that I like Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah, Vampire Hunter D was
the old
cool.
Ninja Scroll, the actual movie before they made it into like there was a little series about it.
Ninja Scroll was pretty sick.
Read or Die. There's another good one. If you haven't watched it, it's a good little movie.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Oh my god. Is it Gaia? There's one called Gaia. I think it's Gaia. I gotta look for it. I had it in VHS. Oh my god. So there's some of the horror anime I'd like to watch. The sci-fi, if you will, like Ghost in the Machine, like the original one. So there's some that I like, and he knows all about that, and he's all peeved that, let's say, somebody like Netflix or anything like that, because they would Americanize it and they will cut a lot of scenes out.
Yeah.
Or they censor it, if you will. And I could see his point. Like, yeah, we're gonna show the content, show it in its true form, but make sure it's for mature audiences. Like Full Metal Alchemist, when it first came out in series form for anime, it was a diluted series of the book called Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So after they came out with that series and a little bit of a movie to show what happened, then they came out with Brotherhood. And with Brotherhood, it was a more detailed description of what the novels or the book was about. The book series.
Okay. See, like,
Did I got too weeb for you? I don't know.
no.
That wasn't weeb.
No, see, like basically, like
That's
my layout is called Kyoto. That I'm using for my stream, and it's pretty weeby.
Weeby.
It's pretty weeby because look, it's all Japanese stuff. Now here I am, half Korean, and Hispanic. So. well, I was born in Japan, so no, okay, I get a pass. I was born in Okinawa. Thank you.
My wife calls you Korexican.
Yeah, Korexican.
Korean Mexican.
Yeah, I'm Mexarian. I like Mexarian. I think it flows off the tongue better.
No, Korexican because you're correct.
No. I might be. No, I think you're wrong on that. See, exactly. I am correct. So it's
Korexican.
no, it's Mexarian. Because
Macarena.
I'm correct. No, because I'm correct.
That sounds like a drink.
I'm correct. No, this but like whenever it comes down to like anime and everything, anime, there's only particular ones that I like to watch. Like a lot of people, they say, well, why do you watch cartoons? And it's like, well,
I'm never gonna stop watching it. Cause
yeah, and animes, it's to me, it's not just a cartoon. It's almost like a soap opera, the way they write them.
Part of it's
the stories can be very intense, very intriguing. Like there's some with betrayals and murder, death, desire. I mean, there's all kinds of things in there, and it kind of reminds me of, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of real life sometimes. You know,
sometimes they do throw lessons in there, and like, I don't want to watch for the lessons, but kill somebody.
Yep. Well,
No.
My Little Pony. I watched that new generation of My Little Pony. God, I was big into that. I don't know why. Yeah, I was a brony.
You're brony.
I still am a little bit. No, for real. And the only reason why I started watching it was because my daughter, she says, "Dad, you're like a boy Pinkie Pie." And I was like, "What the heck's a Pinkie Pie?"
I know PewDiePie.
I was like, "What's a Pinkie Pie?" And
Is that
then
one of the
my
ponies?
wife let me know that it's one of the ponies. It's a bright pink pony. That all that they want to do is just make people laugh and have a good time and party. And I was like, wow, well that actually does kind of sound like me. But I still didn't start watching it. But then one of my buddies from the military messaged me and said, "Yeah, dude, I was just watching a show with my daughter, and I swear this pony kind of reminds me of you." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I know he did it on purpose to kind of dig
Is it a
at
pink
me.
pony?
But yeah, and I was like, "What is Pinkie Pie? What the heck is a Pinkie Pie?" And so
Can we see what Pinkie Pie looks like?
I can actually show you a little clip of Pinkie Pie here, because actually she is my favorite character in there. I can so relate.
If my theories are
Oh,
correct,
she was also in Death Battle too, by the way.
versus Starscream.
No, Death versus a Deadpool.
Who's the one
She
that was
fought Deadpool.
There was a death battle. Yes. I think the rainbow one fought Starscream in the
Yeah,
death battle.
the Rainbow one did, and she won. I think she beat Starscream, didn't she?
Is it
Yeah, Rainbow Dash.
Tara Parker? Tara Patrick? Tara... Oh my god, what's her name? The one who voiced Raven for the Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Does she voice one
Oh my
of
gosh.
these ponies?
Hold on to
See,
your
like, this is like
I am just about to be brilliant.
yeah. You see, I like that song too. I don't know why.
I'm sure this party's just for you. Were you surprised? Were you? Very surprised. Libraries are supposed to be quiet. That's silly. What kind of welcome party would this be if it were quiet? I mean,
You see what I mean?
boring. You see, I saw you when you first come, remember? You were hello. Remember? You see, I never saw you before, and if I never saw you before, that means you're new. Because I know every pony, and I know every pony in Ponyville. And if you're new, and then you haven't met anyone yet,
And this is what I'm like when I meet new people. Maybe not so energetic, but I'm very curious about new people. Okay, I don't do this. I don't do that. But yeah, she does
So now I know who's gonna be playing you in a live action movie.
I know, right?
Leonardo
See,
DiCaprio,
look.
Pinkie Pie
I'm gonna tell
in
you to a secret.
Conversations
But
with
you
Jack.
have to promise not to tell anyone.
Okay, see now that see, Lady Manticore definitely says, "Yep, definitely me." I'm maybe not as cheery or bubbly.
I don't see you that volume
But-
here though.
No, definitely not. Nah, no.
Well, we let it
Definitely
grow.
not.
Maybe
But-
have my curly
I don't know.
locks.
I don't know. I was thinking. I have a couple of friends at work, and 3 of them do like makeup tutorials and stuff on like YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. And I was sitting there, hey, you know what? Tell you what, I'll make a deal with y'all, and this should be hilarious. I wouldn't mind having y'all on my show, but when I hit like 100 followers or something like that, I'm gonna have y'all on together, and I'll let y'all put me in makeup during this show.
Interesting.
I think it'd be interesting. I'm gonna be like, make me look fabulous.
I want to see you in foundation.
Just for, I don't know. I'm gonna need it too because my skin's like shit. My skin's so garbage because I work outside so much. Oh well.
It's gonna be smoke and mirrors. It's gonna.
Yep. Now I get to know where all the ladies get their confidence from. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Just be
Absolutely.
yeah, man. I can't believe it. We already went through all of our topics that we had.
Oh, we went through a little bit more. We explored every topic, and that's good.
You know, Tia got the dragon too. Spike the dragon.
That's
That's this dragon dude right here.
what makes Spike the Dragon? What's his persona?
He's basically he's kind of like a behind the scenes kind of character. He's always helping cleaning up the messes that come in there, and he's that kind of character. The one that brings he's the one that brings reason to everything.
Quality control.
The good balance between reason, because this character right here, like say for example, this pony here
She's a sleeper agent.
is Twilight Sparkle. She's all about science and logic.
Twilight.
And this
Sparkle.
one, like this one's Pinkie Pie, of course. She's all about, feelings and connecting with people. So when it comes to making a decision, a lot of times Spike will have to intervene between the two to kind of make them both see each other's points of view, kind of thing.
They're always-
That's kind of what Spike does.
So they're like yin and yang at each other.
Yeah, they really are.
And
But out of all the ponies, the one that stands up to the princess here, Twilight Sparkle, is Pinkie Pie. Because Pinkie Pie won't hesitate to yell or scream at her or something like that when she's screwing things up.
emotional versus logic.
Yeah, emotion versus logic. But they do the thing I really liked about My Little Pony was that to me it wasn't just cutesy girly stuff. It's like each one kind of had like that message in it, and it would tie into the greater story of it.
Who will win a battle royale? My Little Ponies or the Care Bears?
The ponies would.
Why is that? Because some of them fly.
No, it's because they have 3 different types of ponies. First of all,
Okay.
you have the Pegasus. Well, four different types of
Oh,
ponies.
chinga.
There's 4 different kinds. Okay, now I'm telling you, you poke the brony. Okay, you poke the brony. There's 4 different kinds.
Yeah, mule. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, mule.
You started it. You started it.
The brony.
Now we're going we're going into this stable. Okay. Now we got.
Go continue.
Okay, you have the Earth ponies, which is like Pinkie Pie. Basically, they have no real magic. Where their magic is incorporated is they're very, very strong and sturdy. That's the way they portray the characteristic of an Earth pony.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they're like farmers. They till the land. They keep the land in order. Then you have the Pegasus, which are the ones that fly, obviously, and they're the ones that are in charge of the weather. Okay, and then you have the unicorns, which are the ones that use magic. They're the ones that bring out magic and stuff like that. Then you have the alicorn. The alicorn is like a winged unicorn. Basically, they can fly, and they have immense amounts of magical power. More so than the unicorn does.
There's no aquatic ponies or...
Yeah, they do have some. They do have some. They used to be the griffins. Oh, no, not griffins.
Like seahorses?
Yeah. No, seriously, there were. There were. Shoot, I forgot what they were.
Are they all females?
No, they have males. Weird Al was one of them. Weird Al played one of them.
What was his character's name?
Cheese sandwich. No, yeah, Weird Al played one of the ponies. He was Cheese Sandwich.
Funny you mentioned Weird Al. I read Kid Rock came out with a new song. And it was so rowdy. Everybody thought that Weird Al was portraying Kid Rock. It got so bad that that Weird Al had to come out with a statement like, "No, that's not me. That's really Kid Rock."
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, but that's not me. I don't know what song it was, but I guess it was that impressive where they thought it was Weird Al.
Wow.
So I don't know what he sang. I don't know what it was, but I was...
Yeah, but some of the music in this show is really good too. Like in their feature films, really, really good music. I really like it. It's pretty good. Look, let's see here. Cheese sandwich. I'm gonna type in cheese sandwich. And he was actually the same as Pinkie Pie. He was a party pony.
Is that the one in yellow?
Yeah, that's this one right here.
Of course, with the accordion.
Yeah, of course he's got to have an accordion. That's why when I saw it and I was hearing the voice, I was like, man, is that Weird Al? And then I waited until the credits and I was like, holy shit, that is Weird Al. But see, like this is like a scene from it real quick. They're trying to see who's the goofiest.
Tara Strong, that's her name. I think she does one of the voices here.
Yeah, she's the voice of Twilight Sparkle.
All right, every pony.
That one.
According to my official goof off rulebook, she actually has a goof off rulebook. Are you kidding?
Who's that? Is that a
Totally
mule?
can find a rulebook for
Yeah.
everything.
There's a mule.
Her name's Mulia.
The two competitors have free range to goof about,
Yeah.
be it by singing, dancing,
I'm telling you, I know a
playing,
lot of the
joking, or
names of these
performing
characters.
to make the judge chortle, chuckle, giggle, guffaw, hoot and holler, whoop it up, and party down. The funnier,
You see,
sillier,
it's so
wilder,
weird.
and goofier, the better. Rainbow Dash, since the winner will be headlining your party, you are the judge. Big, tense competition on my birth-anniversary. What could be
birth-anniversary.
better?
Birth of anniversary.
Yeah, it
You
was.
can't
It
say
was
birthday?
okay. It was Rainbow Dash's birthday, and it was Rainbow Dash's birthday, and Pinkie Pie was going to throw a party for her, but then Cheese Sandwich shows up, and then it's like he starts doing a better job than Pinkie does. So Pinkie started getting jealous of him, thinking that her role here is gone now because they got this person. They got this one person who's getting all the attention, and that kind of thing. So you see what I mean? It's on how to deal with your jealousy.
Lady, next
You know?
Sunday we're gonna do this again, so have some Jack.
Yeah, have some whiskey. You're gonna need some. You got to remember, you're dealing with me
And me. And Jack.
and Jack. Yeah, Jack. But basically, this whole thing is they're trying to see who's the goofiest, and whoever wins gets to do the party and host the party.
It's your birthday party, a very special day. I've got a song that won't take long, I just wanted to say.
Okay, okay. Okay, well, we're just doing this to hear from Weird Al, okay?
If you wanna be the life of the party, but you're feeling just a little uptight, call the doctor, beg him, please. Doctor, tell me what I need.
What's that tattoo of an accordion on his... hind legs?
Yeah.
I just noticed that. So all these ponies have little tats on their, like branded, like what they're supposed to be, like a
Yeah.
Like
Well-
this Pegasus one has a rainbow thunderbolt coming from a cloud,
Yeah,
and Weird Al has accordions.
yeah. It's a cheese thing that's in the shape of an accordion.
Oh, it's a cheese
sandwich.
sandwich
It's a cheese sandwich, but in the shape of
portraying an accordion.
portraying an accordion. Now that right there, what they call those are cutie marks. Basically, when you discover what your special talent is, you'll get a mark. They'll get a mark on their flank, showing what it is and what they're specialized in. And
So,
basically, what
cheese
makes them unique.
sandwiches is a cheese sandwich accordion.
And Pinkie Pies is a party balloons. Twilight Sparkle is a star with sparkles.
So if I was a pony, would it be a bottle of Jack?
Yeah, probably would be. Mine would be an empty one. Jesus Christ, it's been 13 years? Holy smokes.
Is that a good thing? A
Hey, but-
baker's dozen?
Hey, but when I get that gaming table, would you be down for some tabletop? But it will be streamed on my channel, though.
You said gaming table like Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah. Like Dungeons and Dragons. I want to have a tabletop night. Because, you know, a lot of people, they say, oh, well, tabletop is... Yeah, Tia was pregnant with Laya. When we first met, yeah. Jeez Louise.
I wasn't there.
Yep, that was... See, look, there's another Russian bot.
That's how they intersect us.
Well, it has no... I think you just have to be around the right people. That's what I think.
I tell you what, I'll be outside looking through the window.
You know, maybe...
and we'll go from there.
Well, maybe we won't... Like, I could probably set it up to where, like, you're not on camera or anything like that. But,
You can put a
you know, we could go through a couple trial sessions, get used to it and everything like that until you feel comfortable.
you can put a voice
And
disguiser.
then I could start streaming it.
We could get you a Da Funk helmet.
The helmet. Do you play D&D?
I played it once
Just once?
in high school.
Oh, wow.
And the dungeon master, it was 3 of us. I think I was a troll. I forgot what character I was, but we made it comical, so
Yeah.
it could like release the tensions of everybody.
Yeah, see, like comical stuff, that's tends to be what my characters do. Is my characters are meant... Like, a lot of people will design their characters to be the most powerful character. And so many times, a lot of game sessions will devolve into whose character's the superior character. And it's pretty funny. Like, there's these guys on YouTube that I like to watch, that I subscribe to. I'm actually on their Patreon, too. It's called Viva La Dirt League. They're a bunch of guys from New Zealand. And man, some of the videos they make are just absolutely hilarious. Like, they have this series called like Epic NPC Man, and basically they're about like in a fantasy world, you know, and what the world looks like through the eyes of a non-playable character. And it is just comedy gold. They are just so damn funny. And then they have another one on like what it's like at their workplace and stuff, because they work at tech stores. And they also made one because they play D&D a lot too. And so they made another one called D&D Logic. Like, it's showing the logic in games and stuff. Actually, maybe I could pull up some of theirs. Yeah, remember this, everybody. These guys are Viva La Dirt League. They're from New Zealand.
Funny you mentioned it. I saw a game
Dirt League.
that was televised, and it's
This is one of my...
young adults playing tag, and it's a competition. So it's an arena where it has these ramps and stairs and poles and rails, and you get one from each team. you hit a horn or whatever, and they're running. Whoever's it is running to get the other guy, so they're playing tag. And it's competitive. You're like flying through all this other stuff, and once they get you for so many seconds, and it's like one of each.
Oh wow!
So let's say there's a team of 7 people each. So whoever's it from the, let's say, Team Green, they'll come and try to get Team Blue. If they tag Team Blue, then Team Blue will be it, and they're trying to get the other guy.
Oh, you know what game that I want to see make a retro comeback? Spy versus Spy. That would be a game that would probably just explode. Because that game was amazing. Spy versus Spy was incredible.
Are they bringing back 007 GoldenEye, the shooting game?
I think they're doing a remake.
Yes,
I do think they're doing a remake of GoldenEye.
That it was so good that they're trying to do that.
Yeah, they're trying to do that.
And then there's a shooting game where you're trying to run everywhere.
You see, and I think what's happening is there's all these reboots, remakes, and the reason why retro's coming back is because
they lost a lot of ideas.
Yeah, there's just not as many ideas out there anymore. It's like you know, oh, the Simpsons did it. The Simpsons did it. You know what I mean?
I hate to go back to Transformers about this, but that's what I loved about the toy is that it was 2 toys in one. You have your robot, and it could turn into a car, a plane, a boat.
Yeah, or the color changing Hot Wheels.
And yes, something that grasps the attention. And then when I try to come up with something, I don't want to say cheesy, like, oh my god, my son likes this, Flush Force. It's just little grotesque monos. I might not like it, but my son loves it, so I'm like, all right, you like it? All right.
Okay. Now, before I start this one, Lady Manticore, what's your opinion on bards in video games?
How you say that? Lady what?
Lady Manticore.
What is a manticore?
A manticore is like a lion, scorpion, dragon?
Is it a fantasy creature?
Yeah, it's a fantasy creature. It's definitely a fantasy creature. Let's see here, manticore. I'll bring up a picture. These things are absolute terrifying. This is a manticore.
How did they give birth? Do they lay eggs, or do they pop up like a liver?
Human face. Oh wait, nope. That's the Harry Potter one. See, this is the manticore.
Wow, I'm impressed. Wow,
it's like a lion, face of a demon, and wings of a dragon, and a body of a lion, and the tail of a scorpion. Pretty cool. Those things are really, really cool.
What kind is this from a game? Is it from
Dungeons and Dragons?
Wow.
Dungeons and Dragons. They have all kinds of creatures like that. Chimeras. You got wyverns, dragons, of course.
Well, I know what a chimera is.
Worms. Gelatinous cubes.
It's like a bad mixed drink.
No, they're.
You want another gelatinous cube? 2 of them on the rocks? No, I'm driving.
Yeah, see, they were said to be unconquerable. The Manticores were. You couldn't defeat one. Okay, now this right here is since you said they were annoying, then you might appreciate this video here.
Right, the Cyclops is unaware of our presence. This should be an easy battle so long as we strike hard and fast.
Yes, our best advantage will come from a surprise attack.
Indeed, we must not let him have the upper hand.
Well, if everyone is ready, I'll sing you a song of strength to be boasting.
Oh yes, very good.
Ha! Ooh, yeah. You're feeling strong, you're feeling down. You like it rough, you're strong. Now, hey, Yes, you should be feeling pretty strong about that.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Now, when a bard sings in games, normally they give modifiers to their party. They can increase their strength, increase their toughness, their ability to take damage, and their heals and stuff, things like that.
Yes, I think I feel it. I feel a little bit stronger. Do you feel it?
What a sight! If a Cyclops needs glasses, would he wear glasses or a monocle?
It'd be a monocle. It'd have to be a monocle.
That's what I was thinking. Because
that would be kind of a weird. Yeah, it would. A monocle would probably be best for a Cyclops.
Monocles are there.
I would say a monocle.
Monocle.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yes.
And see, but it's so insignificant of a bonus that it doesn't matter.
It's a subtle strength.
See, it's a subtle thing.
What you Adonis?
Well, it can't hurt, can it?
See a mage?
With the compliment.
Well, Rowanus and myself will attack the Cyclops from the side, allowing
Here's a
Adonis
Claymore?
to do the main damage.
Yeah.
Claymore?
And
Claymore.
mine.
Claymore or Claymore?
You
Claymore.
do what you do.
Very groovy.
Ah, yes, very good. To battle! To battle!
Yeah, these guys, they did a Kickstarter too for a movie. For like a short film. It was good. I told you guys to sit in the back and sing.
I need heals!
Yep. Feel my magical power.
And when he sings, he's healing them through song. But it's not as powerful as an actual healer.
Like I feel maybe.
See, bards in games, they can do. See, bards in games, they could do lots of different things to support a party, but they're not the best at anything. They're like a jack of all trades, master of none, when in reality, jack of all trades, but they suck at everything.
Like a motivation speaker?
Might as well be. Might as well be. Yeah, I mean, I think that's actually accurate. That's what I would see a bard as being. Like in Dungeons & Dragons, a bard is a little bit more effective, but you have to build them just right, because if you don't, then it's going to be a garbage character.
They're motivation speakers.
So, yeah. Singing it's like, okay.
Oh my god, oh my god. Don't worry, Orlando. I'll sing you a protection song.
See, now he's trying to give him some protection here.
Did you do it?
Yes, you'll be able to take any blow from any foe.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Don't worry, Adonis. I got your back, man.
Oh, Bard! Oh, Bard!
Till the
The mage is using his force field.
Yeah. But basically, now you see the color blue is usually synonymous with mana. He's trying to replenish his mana. But now they're all dead because he's...
not dead. It's all in my head. I'm in my protection bubble. I'm in my protection bubble. I don't want to die. I'm only
Those wrinkles are gales.
Hey guys, you can subscribe to the Twitch channels too. They're all on there. There's a whole team there.
Wow.
Even I Twitch.
Yeah, hey, that guy's name, the actor's name is Hamish. He's hilarious. He has some of my favorite videos of his, or of him. But that's People of the Dirt League. Yeah, subscribe to their YouTube and their Twitch channels, etc., things like that, because they deserve it. They're amazing. They're absolutely hilarious. They have hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I've probably watched every single one of them. And every time a new one drops, it's absolutely brilliant.
You watched them twice.
Oh no, I've watched them. I've watched this particular video probably at least 40 times.
More than thrice.
Yeah, definitely more than that. Because it's, I don't know why I like watching them so much, but I do, because I guess sometimes I miss playing like an MMO or even D&D, and then I'll watch these guys and I'll be like, oh hey, you know, I remember stuff like that, you know. Like sometimes like in a game, like when you're playing D&D, you have to take turns.
Yes.
And the character is like, well, why are you waiting to attack them? Why don't you just attack them? But they all have to take turns in the game. And so the character is just like, why can't we just all attack at once? You know, it's just...
my son's playing a similar game like that on the Switch called Metopia?
Utopia?
Metopia.
Oh, Metopia? Yeah. Oh, my daughter plays that. Yeah.
My son downloaded the demo. He's ranked all the characters real high.
Mm-hmm.
And it said if you bought the game, installed it, you still have those same characters with the same levels. So you don't have to start from the beginning.
Huh.
So that's what he did, and he made one look like one of the crewmates from Among Us. I don't know why. And gave him like a tank-like form. So when he's ready to attack, he forms a tank, and he fires at the enemy.
No, but
so he likes strategy games like that. So that's good.
Yeah, strategy is always very big. You know, like when I first got into gaming, a lot of people, you know, like my parents say they didn't understand why I liked the game so much, but I've never used the games just as, you know, a game. For me, I've used it as like skill building.
Oh yeah.
You know, thought organization, strategy, problem solving. But that's the way old games were.
Like Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
Donkey Kong. Think about it back in the day. The old Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
One, you have to learn how to jump the barrels, how to avoid the flames.
Memorization too was key too. Like okay, you know, and the thing is, there were no real safe spots. You know, you had to do it with 3 lives. You had to beat Mario.
Mario or Donkey Kong?
Mario.
Mario was the bad guy?
No, you had to beat the game Mario, the Super Mario Brothers. You had to beat it, and you only had 3 lives.
Oh, I got you.
But you had to find lives throughout the thing. Yeah, Myst was good. Myst was really good.
I heard about that.
Yeah, Myst is really, really good. It's an adventure game. Yeah, it's a really, really good game.
Resident Evil 4 was pretty good.
Resident Evil 4? Mm-hmm. And you got into gaming late.
I did, yeah.
You got into it late.
Yeah, I did.
Like, I remember I got kicked off of the Commodore 64 because I was really into computers, like even back then. And I would help my dad install the OS, typing in all the zeros and ones and everything for
X's and O's.
For the Commodore 64, setting up the OS. And then we had a G.I. Joe game. And I got in so much trouble, and I had no clue why I was in so much trouble.
Why are you in trouble?
Well, because I figured out how I can change the names of... Yeah, Oregon Trail was good. That's another good one.
Don't you get the card
If I were to play it now, it's like it would be like pacifist dies of alcohol poisoning. And but I got grounded because in the game I figured out that you could change the characters' names. And you know Snow Job?
Mm-hmm. What do you call him?
No, and the character Blowtorch.
Mm-hmm.
I made it Snowtorch and Blowjob.
I thought it could be more creative, like Glory Hole and...
No. Gotta think. I was like 6 or 7. And so it was like... So I made it Snowtorch and Blowjob. And then I went and showed my dad all proud. Look what I figured out how to do. Thinking he'd be like, oh, wow, that's amazing. Look at how you figured this stuff out. No, my ass got in trouble. And I was like, why did I get in trouble? I didn't find out until like... till when? I think I was 14 years old when I found out why. And man, let me tell you, that explained an awful lot. I was like, oh, that's why I was grounded. But see, that's how much being grounded for that affected me, because I wasn't allowed to use the computer for like months because of that.
Now you take a mental note. Now you know why.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing is half the battle.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, a lot of times, like the trouble I get into tends to be innocent trouble. It's like, you know, like I know I got in trouble at work because I pretended to dive into the ice machine because it was fucking hot. So I was like, ooh, you know, and I got in trouble for that. They said, yeah, but if you had sweated and a drop fell in there, you would have contaminated the whole ice machine. And I'm just like, alright.
And you'll be patient zero, and that's how the zombie apocalypse.
I'm like, fair enough.
How it started, fine. The T virus, and then.
You know, now when I was in the military, I would get genuinely in trouble for some bad shit that I would do. Yes, I'm very innocent. Thank you very much. I'm very innocent. Because I don't get caught most of the time.
You're only guilty if you get caught.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it's like, it's. I've played a lot of games, and my kids, they started playing Mario, the Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
The original. And they're just dying left and right, and it's driving me absolutely crazy watching them. I'm just like, come on, use your head a little bit. Oh, the tornado watch? Yeah. We had the new guy. FNG means fucking new guy. Okay. And, well, I was in charge of the back shop, and the new guy wasn't authorized. This was when I was in the military. Wasn't authorized to be doing any of the work. So he hadn't been trained or certified to do anything. So he was supposed to be sitting down in the back shop studying his CDCs, basically their technical manuals.
Mm-hmm.
Things like he was supposed to be studying those so he could pass the test for certifications. And then, you know, I worked on the F-117. It's a stealth fighter. And, of course, kind of high security involved in that. So whenever you pick up the phones that we used were unsecured.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so you had to say, make sure you state, you know, this is, you know, unsecured line before they say anything. So they don't share any classified information or whatever. And he didn't do that. He just picked up the phone and said, hello? Like he was talking to his mom or some shit. And that was my number. That was my number, my line. No, I was gonna get in trouble for it. And but I was busy working on a bomb rack. And then he asked his phone, hello, and then it was Mock. They're basically in charge of like weather, emergencies, things like that. There was a weather emergency, and then so I go up to the guy and say, "Who is that on the phone?" And he was like, "Oh, that was someone called Mock saying that there was a tornado watch in effect." And then I was like, "A tornado watch? Okay. All right, I want you to get your rain gear on. I want you to go outside and look to the northwest." And because that's normally where tornadoes form while we're in this basin here. So if you see anything, you need to come in here and let us know. And so he has to go out there, and he's standing out there looking for tornadoes. But that's not even the best part. The best part is this other guy, the supervisor, the guy who was supposed to be keeping an eye on this guy. He pulls up to the office and he sees him outside. He like walks by and he's like, and then he comes in, all right, who's fucking with my troop? And then of course everybody points to me and they said, "There, you got 2 stripes on your arm, Rod. Why are you fucking my troop?" I'm saying, well, he answered the phone, hello. And he's like, he did what? And I was like, yeah, he answered the phone, hello. He wasn't supposed to be answering the phone at all. And so he's like, okay, all right. So then he goes outside, and then he like turns him like 20 degrees, and then comes back in and leaves him out there. It was beautiful. I mean, the shit we would do there. Oh my god.
I did see footage of a recruit. It was raining outside.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with the mop?
He was mopping the rain.
He has to mop the rain, yep. Yeah, though that stuff's not uncommon at all. We had something like we called it an echo check.
Mm-hmm.
Basically with the new guys, their first time out there on the flight line. You know, they'll come out there and This one, like the pilot, the B-man, A-man, B-man, would always, the crew chiefs we were all in cahoots. And then we had a new guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would mess with them and everything. So they're okay. Now, before we start, we need to do the echo check on the plane to make sure that the intakes are unobstructed. So that way we can make sure that the airflow is perfectly going through.
Did they yell at him or what?
No. We made him stand in front of the airplane and scream as loud as he can. And we stand on the back end of the airplane to see if we could hear it. And we have like we break out like a multimeter or something like that to measure the volume of it to see if there's anything wrong. And so they're just sitting there in front of the airplane just screaming, ah! Ah! We're just back there enjoying it the whole time. Pilot's laughing, Coochie laughing, we're laughing and everything. They're just like, oh man. I was you had me doing that for 10 minutes. It's like, what?
Oh my god. Did he have a sore throat afterwards?
Hell yeah, they did. They all did.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
I was doing an echo check. Oh, alright.
No, we would do all kinds of funny stuff too. Sometimes the pilots.
Here's the holes.
Sometimes the pilots would say, "Hey, what are the keys to the plane?" People would freak out. Where are the keys? But there was this one guy.
It's funny you mention that. When I started working on vehicles, there's this guy. Apparently, he was there longer than I was, but I knew more about vehicles. And I had my car in the bay. I was doing some stuff. Hey man, what are you doing? This guy, he's ignorant as hell. I told him, yeah, I'm just writing some stuff I need to do. I need to change the oil. I need to rotate the tires. I'm also going to do a transmission rotation. Oh yeah? Can you do that? Oh yeah, I just got to take it out. I have to turn it around manually and put it back in. He's like, oh, okay, man. Okay. Like, not the... It's a very smooth triangle, this guy. So he's all telling this experienced guy, hey, I need your help with my truck. I think I need a transmission rotation.
Oh my god.
So he couldn't stop laughing. He's like, no, that's not a thing. No, man, it's a thing. Like, no. That guy was fucking with him. Man.
Yeah.
So he gets mad at me.
You know, nowadays, I mean, they kind of look down on that kind of behavior, but at the same time,
no, I don't.
It's gold. It's good for morale, you know. And it's not like you're singling anybody out because everybody's fair game, you know. And it.
No, this guy deserved it. He's a fucking moron. This guy is a fucking moron. He's a greedy son of a bitch bastard. If there's work that needs to be done and he doesn't know it, he asks an expert or an experienced technician, if you will, to help him out. And then that experienced tech doesn't ask for any of the fruit of the loins, if you will. Like, hey, well, I did some of this. Give me some of the money for it. But if you ask him that he knows about it, hey, how about giving me something extra? So, because I helped him out.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a moron like that.
Wow.
So him and I always butt heads, and then it came to a point where I have to stop or I'm gonna lose my job.
Wow.
So I just talk to him about straight work, and that's it.
Damn.
There's this other guy he was kind of getting along with, but then he would tell me, dude, I can't stand this guy. I just his level of ignorance is bringing down my IQ.
Wow, that bad, huh?
And there was a big job that he's supposed to be like an express technician, but a little higher, so he can do like all these other major stuff. Well, he tends to take off to go pick up his little girl from school, which is fine. It's okay. But when you come back, don't get all pissy and mad because it's not addressed to you or it's not assigned to you. So
the kids doesn't have school tomorrow?
Yeah, they're about to go to bed. We're about to end the show.
My kids are on work release, so after this, we're gonna go back to jail.
Yeah. But yeah.
He got mad at my partner because there was this big job that he gave it to somebody else. So the guy comes in. He has one of my tickets. Has my name on it. And my partner, he's like, "Hey, well, let me see that. Let me actually help out Placido." He's like, "No, this is Placido's." And he kind of walks to the window and just all. He's doing that bit, and the guy's like, "Seriously? You're married with kids and you're acting like a 5-year-old toddler?" Like, no.
That's mine. It's mine.
My partner here, he's barely 22, and he's a lot more mature than a lot of 22s that I've known. Especially me. I was a lot more mature than when I was 22. He got his shit down to a science, which is awesome.
There's a third one. What the hell does that mean? Vum.ong Ver.fyi. What the heck is all this Russian crap?
This might have to be for episode 3. We're gonna.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to some of my buddies who are more experienced with stream chat to find out what the heck that is, because that's kind of ridiculous.
It's not mail order brides, is it?
I don't know, but I hope not. Who knows what those go carry?
Well, I hope it's not mail order grooms.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna have to put it into the show here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you
for your time and everything. Looking forward to having some more of y'all follow us if y'all like what you see. We're just a couple guys. We're just chilling, hanging out. More than happy to engage in conversations with y'all. Unless you're like one of these Russian bots that are on here. It's so funny when I say Russian bot, because I really think that's what that is. I think that's a Russian bot. They do exist. We'll just. Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Well, shoot. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'll get with you once the show's over. Well, actually, probably I don't know. Maybe Tuesday.
She's not a bot, is she?
No.
A fembot?
No, she's not. she's like I'm more dangerous than a fembot. That's what it is. That's what it is.
You're a Macklemore. What was it, lady? Manicore. I'm sorry.
She's a manticore.
Okay.
Unconquerable.
Not Manamore. Man at Arms. No, not Man at Arms.
Not Man at Arms. No. Okay. All right. Well. Anyway. Thanks for doing that. As you see, I have. I'm available on Twitch, Pazvis210. Twitter. If you want to get a hold of me on Twitter, it's Pazvis210 as well. And I also do Facebook. I stream this to Facebook as well, and as well as YouTube. All of them, same name, Pazvis210.
I'm still working on my OnlyFans account. I'll let you know when that's up.
That fan?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good night. Peace.